Okay, now I'm going to talk about some rumors that have been going around about the iPhone, whatever they're going to call it, iPhone 7s, iPhone 8, the 2017 iPhone, basically. Some rumors about what's been going on, rumors that Apple has been talking with different companies, and stuff that's probably going to come out with the next year's iPhone, which is a special one, obviously, because it's the iPhone's 10th year anniversary. The original iPhone was released in 2007. So as of 2017, it's 10 years. So rumor has it that Apple is going to do something big with this phone, and these are some of the features to expect as of now. What many sites have written, but I cannot confirm these features 100%. But there are some things to look forward for in the next year's iPhone. Now, the first rumor is that the next year's iPhone, the 2017 iPhone, is going to have three models, which is the standard model, the plus model, and the pro model, all with varying features. Um, the most striking feature from the three different models that I heard was that the plus model is going to have, the pro model is going to have an OLED display. Now, what that means is it's going to have better display. It's going to have much better display than the standard LCD panels, much more crisper images, stuff like that. It's kind of sad to see that they're going to put all this special display, I mean the OLED display, only in the Pro model, and that the Plus model and the Standard model are just going to have standard IPS LCD displays, but that's how Apple works. There's been a rumor that Apple spoke to Samsung and Sharp. Sharp is another Japanese company. They spoke to Samsung and Sharp regarding providing them with these OLED panels because Samsung and Sharp manufacture these panels. So an OLED display in the Pro model is something to expect in 2017. Another feature that is rumored to come in the 2017 iPhone is a full glass body. Now, Apple hasn't done much with glass since the iPhone 4S because with the iPhone 5 they moved to aluminium back. But now there's rumor going on that Apple is going back to the glass, and that the back of the 2017 iPhone is probably going to be made of glass. There's another rumor circling around that it's going to be a full glass body, that even the edges would be glass. I'm not really sure how accurate that is, but it's probably going to have a curved glass display, just like the Samsung Galaxy Note, the S7 Edge, and many other curved glass display phones. And the back plate is also going to be glass. So Apple seems to be moving back to glass since using aluminium all this time, and they'll stick with glass probably for a couple of years to come. So maybe they'll use Gorilla Glass, or maybe they'll just stick with their own ion strengthened glass. We're not really sure up to now, but that's one thing to expect. Now, another striking feature that is rumored to come in the next year's iPhone, probably the most striking feature up to now, is a fingerprint sensor built into the whole display. Now, I really don't know how that works, but there has been a rumor that a patent has been recently granted to Apple by the Patent Trademark Office that describes a fingerprint sensor that could read your fingerprints from underneath the display. Now, the tech involved for that and all, it's really vague. No one's really sure about that yet. And it will be really cool. I mean, you can scan your fingerprint from wherever on the display. So that begs the question, is there going to be a home button? Now, Apple's already got rid of the physical clicking home button with the iPhone 7. It's now a force touch home button. But now next year, will they probably get rid of the home button in general? I mean, just completely remove it? We don't know, but this feature, the fingerprint sensor in the display, begs the question to whether they'll actually remove the entire home button. So this is probably the last year you'll see that round circle at the bottom of a phone, because next year they might completely get rid of the home button. Another patent granted to Apple suggests an ambient light sensor that's also fitted underneath the display, so that it could detect ambient light changes from underneath the display and adjust the screen's brightness. So that's another thing to look forward to. Another rumor is that the 2017 iPhone is probably going to have an edge-to-edge display, just like Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, S6 Edge. Now, in this photo, as you can see, the phone completely has no edges. It's just glass all over. This is highly unlikely. because there's not going to be a place to keep the camera and stuff. If the whole front panel is just going to be an LCD or an OLED or whatever, but probably the two sides will be edge to edge, just like the Galaxy S7 Edge, and the top and bottom will be just plastic with sensor housing and stuff like that. Um, Now this would be a problem because the speaker grill is up and the front facing camera is up there. So you just cannot have an LCD that curves all the way to the top due to the speaker grill and the camera. But an edge-to-edge display is something to look forward to next year. Another much needed feature is rumored to be finally coming to the iPhone is wireless charging. So now it's been quite long since other companies did wireless charging, and Apple has gone backwards in terms of that. They're just using standard charging technology, plugged slow charging. So wireless charging and fast charging is something that's rumored to come in the 2017 iPhone. So that's something great to hear. They'll probably use their own technology or patent some other technology, but finally it's rumored to be coming. I hope it does, because that's a feature that everyone's been wanting. So wireless and fast charging is another feature just to look forward for. Now for some less important and unlikely features to come. Now obviously we know that it's going to be the next year's processor. It's going to be the A11 processor with Apple's naming system. They're probably going to still stick with quad core. They're not going to go to hexa or octa core for some time to come due to their ability for vertical optimization, that is optimizing hardware and software together to work in sync perfectly. So Apple has that edge, so they really don't need more cores, so they stick to quad core for some time. The A11 processor will probably be quad core. Another thing that would come, well, this is highly unlikely, but it's just a probability to consider, is facial and retina recognition. Now, the Galaxy Note 7 had retina recognition. It worked very, very well. Samsung did a great job with that. And this is something that might come in the iPhone 2017 iPhone, but it's highly unlikely. Their article said it's highly unlikely. So just don't have hopes on retina or facial recognition. The next thing is obviously an enhanced taptic engine. Taptic feedback will be better than the iPhone 7. That's something to expect. And camera features, obviously, now, like I mentioned, there's going to be a Pro model. I'd like to see that the difference between the Pro and Plus model. What's the what camera features will the Pro model have over the Plus model? Probably a 3D camera. I don't know, 3D camera or a better telephoto lens. I'm not really sure, but rumor said the Pro model is going to have a much better camera. The Plus is going to be in between, and the standard model is just going to have a standard camera. So finally, for release date, obviously it's going to be September 2017 as usual, and it'll be released. It'll be announced in September 2017 and released 1 week later. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe if you want to watch my other videos regarding this same topic that I'll release in months to come, depending on how many rumors have been newly announced depending on that month. So don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.